In this morning's New Zealand Herald headlines, Marama Davidson undergoes surgery following her breast cancer diagnosis. Whakaata Māori confronts funding cuts, and how the police minister hopes to hit youth crime reduction targets. Atamaria, I'm Chereè Kinnear. It's Wednesday, the 3rd of July. Green Party co-leader Marama Davidson's undergoing her first bout of surgery today, just over 2 weeks since revealing her breast cancer diagnosis. She says the cancer, which was picked up about a month ago, required her to undergo a partial mastectomy and would lead to her being off work for about 4 months. In a post to Instagram overnight, Davidson says she'll be taking a break from social media. The Media Minister says a public media merger is not on the table. The government will push forward with Labour's Fair Digital News Bargaining Bill with some amendments. It would force digital platforms like Facebook to pay for using news content to give struggling media more revenue. But Minister Paul Goldsmith says the government still isn't interested in Labour's proposal to merge TVNZ with RNZ. Meanwhile, Whakaata Māori is preparing for a $9.5 million funding decrease. Staff have been told in a company-wide meeting with a review of its organisational structure announced.
To try and find a quarter of our budget, there will be an impact on kaihoi, on our staff, as well as the funding that we currently invest in content. So, without wanting to scare anyone, the reality is some of the content that we currently deliver may not be available as a result of this organisational review.
The Police Minister is confident there's enough cross-agency investment to support youth crime reduction targets. Official briefings show police advised Mark Mitchell a target to reduce it by 15% by 2030 was ambitious, and many of the levers to reach it sat outside their control. Mitchell says he expects agencies such as Oranga Tamariki, Justice and Education to provide a whole-of-system response, and police also had prevention initiatives towards this goal. He adds military-style youth academies have a role to play, and a fast-track program for young repeat offenders is also showing results. Inter Islanders detained ferry is one step closer to returning to Cook Strait. The Aratiri ferry has been under detention order near Picton after it ran aground over a week ago. International maritime experts have been assessing the ship, and it's now received sign-off by a surveyor. Maritime New Zealand will have the final say on when its detention order is lifted. And progress on tackling passport application backlogs is being made. The average standard passport wait is now just under 7 weeks, down from the 10-week wait some faced in May. But there's calls for system changes so applicants can see how far along they are in the queue. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more news worth knowing, head to nzherald.co.nz. Kia pai te rā. Thanks for watching this New Zealand Herald Focus video. To stay up to date, click the subscribe button below or check out some of our other videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more news worth knowing.